I'm being sneaky. Shh. You can't even tell that I'm here. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's episode 9 already. So, we got some stuff going on planned for today. I have an idea. I mentioned it last episode. I mentioned it a couple times already. I think it's about time to get started on a gold farm. Not just because we have a small amount of gold and we would like some more, but it's going to be good for XP. It's going to be good for what else? We have this idea, right, of eating golden apples as our main food source. That was one of the things I said early on in this series, so that would be really cool. It's like preposterous, and oh, wait, I can't go to the nether. Oh. So anyways, yeah, it was just a cool, preposterous idea to do that, and I think we should try to tackle it. I'm going to start work on making that all happen. Good thing I have plenty of obsidian. I got one of these bad boys. So, yeah, I think it'll be a fun little idea to try to start building a gold farm. It's going to be a serious undertaking, and I have no expectations of completing, well, I should say completely finishing it this episode. However, we can definitely get started, and we might do some little odds and ends in between. So it might be a few episodes in before we get this thing really, truly rolling. And I know that there's a few ways of doing this gold farm. The gold farm I plan on doing is the giant donut zombie pigman gold farm. And for you, oh, scary. Oh my gosh. What? There's a phantom in the nether, people. There's a phantom in the nether. Wow. Boom, I hit it. Die. Nice. Alright, I love these things. Healing up my elytra. Anyway, so like I was saying, what was I saying? So, yeah, there's a couple ways of doing this gold farm. It's going to be the donut farm, which is Ilmango's design. I've mentioned Ilmango a couple times. He's the homie. He's so insane. And I just want to give him a little quick shout out for a second here because he represents a totally different way of playing Minecraft. He will, from what I understand, basically look into the Minecraft code and figure out exactly how to do things in the most efficient way. So using his farm designs is pretty ideal. Unless you want to be inefficient, there's no other way to do it. He sort of nails it on the head. And a lot of the YouTubers that I watch use his designs quite often. So that's our plan for today. I'm going to try to go up and try to find myself a spot where we can break through the roof of the nether. So I'm going to get up there and I'll meet you up there. Alright, so I'm in the nether and I'm about to pillar up just to see if we can break through the roof of the nether and start work on that gold farm we've been talking about. So, I'm going to make a little too wide hole, I think, and just sort of pillar my way up there. And I figured I'd take this opportunity while we get started on some of this stuff that's probably going to take a little while. I'll just have a quick little chat with you guys. I feel like it's been a while since we just had a chat and we talked. So, wanted to say, how's it going? And figured I'd tell you a little bit more, sometimes it's hard to speak and stuff. Yeah, I figured I'd talk a little bit more about myself and fill you in on what my plans are and things that are going on in my brain. So, I've said before, my name's Surgeon. It's the name of the channel. Hopefully you figured all that out by now. But I've been playing Minecraft for a little while, and I'm having a lot of fun with all these new updates. But there's a new update that is coming seemingly very quickly. So 1.14 is on the horizon. Ooh, look at that. We broke through somewhere. Let's see where we're at. Still got a little ways to go, I'm sure. Okay, but so anyways, yeah, we're gonna have 1.14 very soon, and there's a lot of changes. So far, it's mostly just the textures, right? I've been playing with some of the snapshots. I think I mentioned that. I'm playing some of the snapshots. I actually like a lot of the textures that are changing. I know there's been some complaints, but I don't know. I kind of jive with them. I kind of like the new textures. And I've been playing with the idea of having more than just one series on this channel, and that's pretty typical, right, for a YouTube channel, especially a gaming channel, to not just have one series but multiple series. So we've talked about potentially doing modded channels and things like that. now my question is, now that we've reached some bedrock, my question is, would any of you guys be interested in having a series that is based on the latest snapshots and eventually based on 1.14 and all its changes? And basically we could do a similar kind of vanilla world. This is just one of my ideas, right? A simple vanilla world, but sort of not be vegan, just sort of exploit all the features of Minecraft, right? Because this world, we're kind of holding ourselves back from a lot of different things for a lot of, it can be kind of difficult. And I figured, you know what, we could do a different kind of world where, ooh, that might be it. That might be the block we want there. So anyway, so I'm getting distracted. But yeah, so I'm thinking we could do a different kind of world where, we just exploit all the features of Minecraft. We kill animals, we do all that good stuff, we farm it, and just sort of do everything that we can do in Minecraft. And with 1.14 coming out, we'll be able to check out all those new features as well and sort of not be held back. So we could do those two series congruently. If you guys are interested in a modded series, that'd be cool. I've heard some of my friends, particularly that Alex guy I was talking about. Alex said he'd be interested in sort of either joining this world sometimes, or I think he'd be down for doing a little bit of a series, whether it's a long series or whatever, with me on this channel as well. So that would be really cool if we sort of got together and played Minecraft together. And there's a lot that he hasn't seen, so I could show him some new features. He's an amazing builder, so he could show me how to build a little bit. I think that'd be pretty fun. I got a couple other Minecrafty friends that would be totally down for some Minecraft YouTubeage for your entertainment. So let me know what you think. I want some feedback on that. And Alex, let me know. Leave a comment in this video. I know you support this channel big time. I love you, man. So you've been giving me lots of comments and stuff. So let me know if you're down for any kind of series and what you might think. But everybody, just give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. So anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm looking for a block that's high up. And I didn't really look into this too much exactly what Y level we want. But I'm pretty sure... Ooh, yeah, that might be one right there. So basically the idea is... some parts of this bedrock situation will be... just one block thin, right? One block or thin or thick or whatever, right? So what blocks am I looking at there? And basically that way we can sort of get through to the top of the nether and eventually maybe punch out a block or something. You guys should know the drill. I am looking at what block? 126? Is that the block we want? So this is what? 123. I saw which one over here that would look pretty high up to me. This one is 127. Okay. So definitely not those 126ers. Maybe it's the 127 that I'm looking at, though. 126, 127. Huh. I should have tried to look this up real quick. But anywho, there's more that I want to chat to you about, but I'm going to try to figure this out real quick. Oop, what's that? 127 again. So I'm guessing that's the peak. I'd like to find one that's sort of not crammed in and more convenient than that. 126. Oop. I got a decent one right there, actually. Huh. Hey, let's try this on camera. Oops. Basically what you do, from what I I don't have a portal to get back down. I'll be right back. Okay, silly me. I had to run back to the base and grab some obsidian so we can get out from the roof. Again, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I think this should work. So I do this. Wait, I do this. Ah, ha, ha. Okay. What block was it? All right, I'm gonna have to go and figure out exactly what block that was. It was roughly around here. But yeah, so now we're on the roof of the nether. In case you've never seen that before, that's how you do that. So I feel pretty proud of that. I've done that a few times before for reasons and things, but never quite made a gold farm before, so I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm gonna start to map out where I want to build it. Maybe get some of the frame in, sort of the scaffolding and all that. I'm gonna have to rewatch Ilmango's video on how to build the simple gold farm. We'll start simple. We'll ramp it up. I think eventually when we have enough iron for the golems and things, and I'll explain later. But yeah, so I want to do a little bit more chatting in this video as well. But we'll get to that, when there's space to fill. So let me figure some stuff out, and I'll be back to build a gold farm. Okay, so I did a thing. As you can tell, I'm in the end city. I was getting really frustrated by not having any mending tools, right? And I noticed that in Ilmango's design for the gold farm, it requires a lot of sand, or a lot of glass rather, to prevent gas from spawning, so it's not exactly an optional thing. So I decided to come here and loot some things and stuff, and I did get some loots. Check it out. So I have a mending pick. I just got that from like right under here. I got a mending pick, efficiency 5, fortune 3, so I should be able to combine that with the other one I have, and that'll be good. I got a ton of shovels, so efficiency 5, fortune 3, efficiency, mending, so that's perfect efficiency. So I can make like an ideal shovel with what I have. Actually, in fact, this right here is it. Seriously? Yeah, that's like an ideal shovel right there. So that's perfect. Let me actually just swap that out. Beautiful. So now I'll be able to gather up tons upon tons of sand for the glass that I need. All that good stuff. So yeah, that was mainly the motivation for coming here, is because I needed all that glass, but I figured I might just find this bad boy as well, and sure enough I did. So I'm going to just have to get efficiency 4 on there to bump it up to efficiency 5, which shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I figured I'd give you the update. And yoink. Thank you very much. Okay, some preparation work needs to be done before we can finish the gold farm, or start the gold farm rather. But yeah, basically I just wanted to give you guys some chit-chatty time while you watch me mine sand and all that cool stuff. But yeah, I definitely got some work to do with this gold farm. It's gonna take some work, and like I said, it's probably not gonna be done by the end of the episode or nothing like that. But yeah, we're gonna get some work done. I did just get done doing a mining session, a pretty serious mining session, in fact, because I actually needed a ton of iron for all the mine carts that I'm going to be using. Basically, if you don't know, and there's a wide range of viewers for this channel, so, I realized I should probably explain myself a little bit more than I have been lately. But here's the deal. I want to make a gold farm using zombie pigmen. Zombie pigmen are a mob that drops gold, and they spawn in the nether. Right, so basically the idea is they're going to be hanging about. I'm going to create a giant platform for them to spawn, and maybe I'll explain a little bit of that more later as we're building up the farm. But the idea is I'm going to allow them to die. The method of death in particular is they're going to be dropping into one block space where there is a ton of mine carts, and mine carts are considered entities, just like, mobs and stuff. And so basically what that's going to do is the game is going to say, hey, there's too many mobs in this one spot, and we need to eliminate them. So basically these mobs are going to get crushed, they're going to die basically instantly, because there's going to be too many mobs in one spot. I hope that kind of sort of makes sense. Maybe I didn't explain that very well, but basically you'll see it working. I'll definitely show it off once it's all completed, so hopefully you'll get a pretty good understanding of what's going on. But yeah, that's the idea. That's how this gold farm is going to work. It's going to get me a ton of gold. It's also going to get me a ton of experience, which is good for all sorts of things. And again, showing that off in the future as well. Yeah, lots of good stuff happening in the near future, and I'm excited about that. And I will be chit-chatting very soon about all the other cool things that we have coming down the pike. But also, just like I said earlier in the video, I do believe I sort of mentioned, I kind of want to just talk to you guys about things and stuff, not necessarily Minecraft-related things, in sort of the empty spaces that naturally occur in playing this game that involves a lot of work, right? This game does involve a lot of work, so there will be empty space, and I'd like to fill it with just some thoughts and some ideas that swirl around my brain on occasion, and, just use this as a platform to just talk to you people, and like not, hey, listen, like I said, not to preach to anybody, but just to talk about just different ideas and talk about who I am and what's going on in my life and all that cool stuff. So without further ado, I think we'll be able to get back to the video pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed this little time-lapse chat. And yeah, we're going to start building up the gold farm very soon. Hey guys, figured I'd just show you a quick clip. Still in preparation for the gold farm, but I just wanted to show you this. You know, this is fairly new to Minecraft for some of you. This is a sunflower. Check it out. It's super cool. You used to get dyes from flowers like that, the little yellow dandelions over there. But sunflowers and other 2-block tall flowers have this really cool property where you can bone meal them and get more, just like that. So I can get, what do I have, 52? I can get 52 sunflowers just like this, right? Now, if I go and pick these up, I got 23 sunflowers. With a dandelion, you'll get 1 yellow dye. Boom, 2 yellow dye per. So, nice, 46 dyes, just like that. That's super good. The reason why I wanted yellow, I want yellow dye because we're making a gold farm, so things are going to be yellow. I figured I would dye the... whatchamacallit, I'd dye the glass yellow. That might kind of look cool. It might kind of look hideous, but it might kind of look cool. So I figured I'd just do that, and I figured I'd show you how that all works and all that cool stuff. So we'll be dyeing up some of this glass. Alright, so headed up to the gold farm to start work and putting some blocks in. I'm definitely not going to show too much of the building process of the gold farm, only because it's going to be really tedious and really boring. Is going to be a lot of block placing and not a whole lot of excitement necessarily, right? So I'm going to just put in a lot of blocks. You can kind of look at the, you know, like I said, go look at ilmango's video to see exactly how this farm works. It's really awesome, and, you know, some geniuses basically put this together for sure. Hey, look, I got a bunch of zombie pigments right here. So does that mean I need to light up this here? No, I think it should be fine. I mean, I don't know what's going on. So anyways, I'm going to head up to the gold farm. This is how I do it. I think I showed this on camera already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. All right. Whew. Just kind of sort of phased through that block there. I might try to punch that block out and make it a hole eventually. So, yeah, let's head up here. Let's head... Oh, I almost died. Oh, what's going on? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to head up here and start some stuff. Oh, I did do this already. I don't think I showed this. All I did here, don't panic, don't panic. All I've done is I put a minecart. Did I show this? No, I forget. Oh boy, that's not good. Well, I put a block inside of a minecart, and basically, can I do this? Basically, all that does is it allows items to be picked up through the block. So it's a neat little trick. And then they'll go down into those hoppers as well. But I need to start placing blocks. I need to start doing some things. And I'm really excited about it. But I'm also cooking up a bunch of iron back home for the mine carts that need to be put in right about there. That's going to be the killing stations. So, yeah, we're going to have to sort of wait for that to happen to do a whole lot of stuff. But, let's see what we can do right now. Let's get some materials ready, just so you guys can see. Yeah, here's all the yellow stained glass we made. Here's some of the other building materials. And this is going to be really my first automated thing in this world. And this area's about to get real messy, but this is just stuff that I need to build this thing. It might not even be all the materials that I need, but I haven't really automated anything yet. So you're going to really see sort of things moving quickly in this world, I think, now. The closest thing to automation we have so far is the villager farm, where they kind of breed together. All that really is the doors allow them to say, hey, there's a really big village nearby, let's populate it. So it's not even really automation, so now that this stuff is going on, I kind of want to sort of detail some of the more technical side of things. But if you guys get really bored with all the technical talk of Minecraft, just let me know, and we can sort of just chop it out here and there. Maybe we could do sort of additional videos that explain technical stuff, and I'm not even the best at explaining it necessarily, but just let me know how you feel about that sort of thing. But anyways, I'm going to basically just do a lot of block placing. If you want to see where I'm placing blocks and why, just look at ilmango's tutorial. The only really fancy bit to this whatchamacallit, is the fact, like I explained, where we're going to have a bunch of entities here in the form of minecarts, and the zombie pigmen are going to get dropped down, and they're going to get crushed because there's going to be too many entities in one spot. So I actually need to go back to my base because I'm a derp, and I need to go get all that iron we mined, and I'll see you when I've built up a little bit of this gold farm. Alright, we got some stuff going a little bit. I'm just doing a quick little test. I've literally got 1/4 of the farm finished as far as the structure, but there's a lot more that's going to go into it that's going to make it more efficient. Yeah. So I shoot one of these guys, they all get angry, they come running. And I can basically do things where they don't stop being angry. Right now, a bunch of them will die. I got all the minecarts in on these 2 blocks. I still need more iron for these 2, which is why I'm holding off. But, yeah, man, this is really cool. So, basically, you can see the experience comes pouring on in. All the gold and stuff will be collected in hoppers. It's kind of piling up right now because I don't have a storage system. So, I'm literally wasting gold over here. Like I'm rich or something, but I will be rich soon enough, so I'm not too worried about it. I can honestly say I'm not too worried about it. So, shoot, what do we do here? So yeah, I definitely need to figure out the gold collection. Let me just show you kind of what's going on. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this is what we built up. The zombie pigmen will spawn on these blocks. I have glass in so that gas don't spawn and all that good stuff. But basically, in case you don't know, we're dealing with mob caps. You say the game doesn't want too many more mobs than about what you see here, right? Well, actually, that might not be entirely true once we get the whole farm in. But this is, per section, it's going to be about this many, density-wise, right? So we're really far away from any other spawnable blocks. Entities can't spawn on the bedrock down below, so basically we're trying to maximize the amount of spawns we can get. This is exactly why this farm is built the way it is. So I just got to stand on this block, shoot through my little archer holes here. Ooh, if I do it right. And again, they all get mad at me. So, which is great because that means I can collect tons of gold, tons of experience. As you can see, experience will just keep pouring in as these guys land in these little slots with the minecarts. Racking in the experience, so I'm hopefully going to be able to use all this great experience to enchant books. And that's going to be key for me because getting books through villagers might be a little bit more difficult than I had hoped. Sorry, I just leaned into the mic. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than I had hoped. So, yeah. Yeah, but this is great. This is only 1/4 of the farm, and I'm already at level 39. I don't even know what I was before I shot my first zombie pigman here, but this is unbelievable. I'm so excited. So, I think I'm going to have to round off the episode here. We're going to keep cranking away at this farm and, basically quadruple our output pretty soon. And I'm going to have to figure out storage for all my gold. I'm going to be rich in gold. So I'm going to have, that's going to be my base for all the beacons, I think, for most of this series, because I can't really do an iron farm. Well, actually, if anybody out there is watching and you know any kind of ethical way to do an iron farm, let me know. That'd be super cool. I might just have to mine my iron at this point. I could get a decent amount of emerald, but anyways, yeah, mostly gold as far as precious materials. Anyways, hope you enjoyed episode 9. Episode 10 will be coming out soon enough, don't you worry. And yeah, that's going to involve finishing off the gold farm, perhaps. I don't want to say finishing off. Continuing working on the gold farm. Continuing working on some really cool things. Maybe optimizing our villager situation a little bit more. And, ooh, I think I just might build out my base to be a cross. I've heard some feedback from a couple of sources. I think I'm gonna make a cross, but we're gonna try to make it look half decent, and I'm gonna try to do you guys a solid and make sure that none of my builds are too hideous looking. Speaking of hideous, all this gold looking glass, but hey, it is what it is. So here's my little gold farm. I love it. See you next time. Come on, babies, come and get some.